Hello everyone, Namaste. I'm your friend, storyteller Shanaya Singh, and I welcome you all to the platform of CWMA Foundation. And today, I welcome you all to episode 1 of this lovely session. Now, let me tell you some mission statements of CWMA to provide a platform for emerging and established writers to collaborate, experiment, and evolve in their craft, promoting literary excellence and cultural dialogue to create a bridge between academia and literary world, empowering students and education to engage in innovative projects and advance creative writing and critical thinking. Now, let me tell you about their vision statement to build a global network of educators, students, and writers committed to advancing creative expression and literary excellence through collaborative initiatives and educative partnerships. Today is a very special episode as it's all about a cause. Please join me in welcoming Sir JASMEET Singh ARORA, affectionately known as Amki Gutli Man. We are honored to have him with us today. Now, planting mango trees is a wonderful way to give back to the environment. These trees provide numerous benefits, including oxygen production. Mango trees absorb carbon dioxide and release oxygen, contributing to cleaner air, shade, and shelter. Their sprawling canopies offer shade and habitat for various species. Fruit production. Mangoes are nutritious and delicious fruit and are rich in vitamins and minerals. Soil conservation. Mango tree roots help by holding the soil in place and preventing soil erosion. By planting mango trees, we can combat climate change, support biodiversity, enhance air quality, provide a sustainable food source. So, now, my dear friends, let's plant more mango trees, reap rewards for our atmosphere and well being. Thank you. Now, I would like to narrate a story later on in this episode for everyone. Now, the stage is all yours, sir. You may speak. Sir, the stage is all yours now.
Yes, tell me. Do I need to introduce or like you want to ask
Sir,
me
you
some
should.
question? Hello.
No, sir, you may
Yes.
talk about yourself, about your campaign, about Amki quickly.
Okay. Okay. So now, thank you, Shanaya, for inviting me to such a wonderful session, and thank
Most
you, Rachna ma'am, also for giving me this platform. Now, as many as platforms we speak about the initiative, it's less because we need to reach everybody. And yes, I will tell you when I started somehow means I was wondering that how to connect the children's and the need of the environment and the farmers to something which is connecting to everybody. Now, by God's grace, one fine day, he gave me an idea that why not uh, focused on the distress or the challenges that the mango is having. And if we address the challenges that mango is facing, we will surely reach to a point wherein we are addressing the needs of the environment and we are also addressing the needs of the farmers. Now, why somebody may ask that why I plant, say, with farmers only. Now, I'll tell you, the sons and daughters of everybody, that can be a city person or that can be a villager, always look up to their parents to make a career choice. Now, in city, we get words of wisdom from all across, and a child gets so many kind of support system to go ahead and make a career choice, which will bring joy and abundance to his life or his or her life. But these farmers with whom I am wanting to work or with whom I am wanting to connect the initiative, they are doing into paddy farming. They are do paddy farming, and these paddy farming only give 2,000 rupees to them per month, per acre. Now, I guess no children will take up something, some kind of a career which will only give 2,000 rupees to them. That can be a, if we ask a lawyer or a CA or anybody or a tech guy, that will you take up a career that gives you 2,000 rupees? Nobody will say yes. So why will the sons and daughters of those farmers will say yes to farming? Now, that was an issue. These farmer children were not doing the farming. Now, the other issue was global warming. The other issue was all the environmental needs. And the highest and the biggest challenge was that the children who are supposed to occupy the earth after us. Now, we have done whatever damages we can do to the earth. We have done all kind of environmental hazards and all kind of stress and challenges we have put across to the environment. Now, if we don't take up something which will not clear up these hazards, or if we don't guide the childrens that this is the hazard and this is the way we can solve the environmental issues, then how will these children, these young minds, whom we will give this earth, such a bad shaped earth, and our existence is on in question, how will these children get a prosperous and a happy earth for their living? So herein started, I was going through that why we have such kind of environmental problems with us. When I saw that India is having only 27 trees per person, and Canada is having more than 9,000 trees per person. So the world average is around 428. So we are way behind than the world average. When I saw on environmental performance index, we are standing at say 176 position out of 180 countries. So it's a very poor record. So somehow that gave an idea. Then let us connect a school children, a normal citizen, a normal just can be a housewife, can be into any profession, and ask that person the mango gutli. Now that mango gutli is the garbage for everybody. It creates garbage. However, if I ask them, those are seeds. If I take up these seeds and create saplings out of them, make a grafted plant which can grow to the local environment and hand over to the farmers and say them that this is the way in coming years they can become prosperous, and the sons and daughters of these farmers should also feel proud that we are into a prosperous or a wealth generating profession. So that is the whole initiative, and that is the way I wanted to start. And uh, this is the somehow this will answer the environmental need also. Now you may ask, or somebody may ask, that why again mango? It could have been done with neem tree, it could have been done with a jamun tree, it could have been done with a people tree. But why mango? Why it is that? Because mango is a tree which is the most required tree in the biodiversity. It is a kind of, you can say it is a five-star hotel. Mango tree is a five-star hotel for everybody. Say birds come on the tree, bees and insects, they come on the tree. Different kind of dust is captured over there. It gives oxygen. It gives takes in CO2. It locks carbon in its wood. So it's kind of a five-star hotel for the carbon which can stay there, dust which can be trapped there, and different kind of birds and bees can come there, and those birds create pollination, cross pollination, which is a very first step for the fertile agriculture surroundings. So that was the reason that I took mango, because it is one of the most important tree in the biodiversity. So this is the way whole uh, initiative is moving ahead. My target is to plant say 20 crore mango trees all across India, and let's see. I think this is a God initiative. God gave me the idea, and He is getting done. So let's see. Maybe He will complete the target also. So this was the reason, and this was and it's a very small kind of initiative wherein I request everybody to just consume their mango, clean the pulp, and create dry the seed and hand over to me like this. These are the seeds that I will like to have. Wow! So these are so in this shape. Once I get, I can store
Like these.
them, and I can then lovely, lovely. So let's have a joint. Wherein I also have gutlis, you also have gutlis. So this is the way we can store the gutlis, and I request everybody that do not give me any gutlis which is boiled. Once you boil the mango, the seed is dead, and I don't require a gutli which is from a kacha aam. So non-ripen aam will also not be good for me. And then again, somebody, as I come back to mango again. Now, mango is something which can create, apart from the well-being of the farmer and the environment issue and children, like I say, now everybody will say it's too much hot. बहुत गर्मी हो रही है, खूब गरम আছে। उसका आंसर क्या है? सबके पास उसका आंसर यही है कि बहुत पेड़ लगाने पड़ेंगे। तो बहुत पेड़ कौन से लगाने पड़ेंगे? तो ठीक है ना, मैंगो लगा देते। मैंगो लगाने से क्या होगा? मैंगो लगाने से, एज आई टोल्ड यू, कि बच्चों ने उसका पार्टिसिपेशन किया। It was the seed that is given by the children, and these children will, we want to give a good earth, a happy earth, a clean earth to these children. So these children's giving the seeds, these mango trees growing up in the next 5 to 10 years and creating a good clean earth, purifying the air, bringing the temperature down, and also creating a prosperous farmer. This is one side. But I will tell you, mango has some more thing to give. Mango, there are so many city industrialists who are into food kind of business. Many kind of achars, pickles, aam papad, mango candies. Many things can be made from mango. And they are into mango manufacturing. So many home chefs, they are into mango kind of dishes. They create every year, somebody or the other creates a different kind of mango dish. So hotels and everybody, they require mango. And then I again come back, like uh, through mango we get vitamin C. It's a good source of vitamin C. So it also has a medicinal use. So mango is a tree which is required by the city public, which is required by the city businessman. If mango, like since last 15-20 years, due to the duration of mango trees, as because it takes 15 years to grow, nobody is planting mango tree. Everybody is cutting mango. So if you are going to cut the mango trees, only trees which are there in the on the earth or in the bagan, you can say, are old trees. Now the germination rate is also less. If I am getting 1000 seeds from you all, so only 100 is germinating. I get only 100 saplings out of 1000. It is 10%. So the germination rate is going down every year. And in the coming year, if we don't take up this mango initiative, if we don't help the mango tree to come out of this stress period, maybe in the coming years we won't get mango at all on our plates. So this is one crisis. And again, so many businessmen who are into mango kind of businesses, fruit sellers, uh, you can say again the sharbat makers, the syrup makers, and all kind of mango product makers. Where will they get the raw material? So somehow this is an initiative which covers everybody. It helps the city businessman. It helps a kid to have their own tasty mango, and it gives the medicinal industry a good raw material. It helps the environment because once a mango tree comes out of the sapling and come out of a 1 year 2 year zone, it can stand there for 50 to 70 years. So we are creating a legacy. When we are creating a mango tree, we are actually creating a legacy. And what can be, this is so wonderful, because if you do something and it becomes legacy, say Shanaya, now your seed becomes a mango tree and that stands tall for 50 to 70 years. So you are creating a legacy. You are creating something which is going beyond time. So it is a tree which helps the environment for a long time. And if these saplings are handed over to the farmers, they can be also taken for many years to come. So this is the whole initiative wherein I will tell you, this mango seed initiative is a very small part of the bigger initiative, that is carbon protection force. My biggest or the bigger, you can say, initiative, original initiative is carbon protection force. Mango Gutli is just a part of that carbon protection force. Under carbon protection force, what we are going to do, we are going to lock the carbon in the wood. We are going to promote everybody that don't use fossil fuel, don't unlock the carbon which is beneath the earth. We as a carbon protection force, we as a member of that force is going to protect our carbon in the wood. We are going to create more trees so that this carbon get locked in that. So this is the whole initiative. And yes, if Shanai, you have any question, you can ask me.
Yes, so that was a wonderful initiative, and I would love to ask you some questions. Okay, sir. So, what role do mango trees play in maintaining air quality?
See, mango trees are kind of, you can say, the lungs of the nature. They are they like in a very desi kind of outfit. Lungs who is into wood and green shrubs. Green pagdi, and we can say structure. So that's a lungs for the, it takes inside the CO2 and gives out oxygen for us. And I'll tell you, a mature mango tree, a full grown mango tree can create up to 48 pounds of, means you can say 22 kgs, I'll say. It can lock 22 kgs of carbon in their own wood. Means that can means lock that much carbon. And if you want to say that how can we compare this 22 kg of carbon, you can say at least 20 to 25 cars, the fumes that comes out of 20 to 25 cars is equivalent to a one full blown mango tree can lock that much carbon in that trunk, in that wood. So it also say traps dust. It also means contain pollutions. So this is the way it is. You can say it's a Swachh Bharat air filters. Because we have a campaign, Swachh Bharat. So it's a Swachh Bharat air filters, mango trees.
Thank you so much, sir. Our next question is: how do mango trees contribute to biodiversity?
Now see, biodiversity, you can say it's a mango tree is a biodiversity hostel, you can say. When in hostel we come, we go. We come and we go. So it's a mango tree is again a kind of a biodiversity hostel. We can say that, okay, many kinds of birds, they come here, they sit on the branch, and they again fly over here and there. Many kinds of butterflies, bees, and beetles, they love the flower, and that's again very good for the pollination. Many kind of, you can say squirrels or monkeys, they like the fruit also, and they like the leaves also.
They
So
like eating
you
it.
know, yes, yes, tell
They like
me.
eating mangoes.
Yes, they like eating mangoes. So it's a kind of, it's a kind of an eco party, means supporting different forms of life forms, you can say. you know it's a kind of a food chain. When you have so many mango trees, it's a kind of a food chain that's buzzing around. Somebody is liking the flower, somebody is liking the fruit, and somebody is liking the insects. Now who likes the insect? The birds are liking the insects, they are having their own party. So it's a kind of, it's always buzzing around. It's a 24 hours session that's going on the mango tree.
Yes, sir. What are some benefits of planting mango trees in community spaces?
Now in community spaces, if you want to say, we can say, like they can create shelter. We if we if we if we uh, uh, like uh, plant more mango trees all across, it's creating shelter, it creating a bonding space for everybody. We do have our own adda session. You think, if there is mango trees all across in the community space, and you are waiting for somebody, or you're waiting in a cab, or you're waiting in a scooty, and you get the shade, so that shade is helping you. And it can create, green zones, wherein it is creating different kind of, you know uh, balance your mental health. If we have green zones, that lessens the depression part. And if you are on a lessen the depression, means your depression is less, or you are in a good mental health, you will also see a drastic drop in the crime rates also. It's again, again, if you put mango trees in the community zones, it is again something like fruit for a kid. You can say passers-by can have their mango, and birds can have their own mango. It's kind of a, if you're planting a mango tree in a park, it's biodiversity, it's a kitchen, it's all in one, it's everything.
Yes, sir. So, last two questions. What are some challenges faced in planting and maintaining mango trees?
Now see, these mango, they are very natkat bachas. When they are small, they require very great care. Now they don't like shady areas, they like sun. When we create a mango bed, a germination bed, you cannot create shed areas in the initial days. But okay, you don't want the sun directly on them, but again no shady areas, so no dark corners will do. Now these seeds, these small plants, are very vulnerable to pests also. Many kind of, mealybugs or fruit flies, they in the very initial ages, they disturb the growth, the germination process. Now again, as we are creating concrete jungles, so again, planting mango trees in concrete jungles, it's a big task. You cannot, because it requires different kind of environment. So it's a tough for to plant mango trees in the urban areas. Now again, in the urban area, what more trouble we face also, is when we plant them on the community areas, say parks or here, very immature, there are so many immature people who plucks, in young fruit. They don't allow the tree to grow to its full length. So that is also a very big concern. There are so many immature human beings who doesn't want the tree to mature, I can say.
Thank you so much, sir, for your information on mangoes. Now, to conclude the session, I would love to narrate a story for all of you. A story on mangoes. A mango tree of memories. In a small village, there was a majestic mango tree that stood tall for generations. The tree was just not a part of a landscape, it was a part of the villagers' lives, their hearts. Children played under its shade, friends picnicked beneath its branches, and families gathered to enjoy the sweet, juicy mangoes it produced. One year, a severe drought hit the village, and crops began to wither away. But the mango tree stood resilient, its deep roots drawing water from the earth. The villagers would gather under its canopy, sharing stories and finding solace in its presence. As the years passed, the mango tree continued to thrive, providing shade, fruit, and a sense of community. It became a symbol of hope, resilience, and the importance of preserving nature. Now, the villagers learned a valuable lesson from the mango tree: the importance of patience, the value of community, and the need to care for the environment. And as they sat beneath its branches, they knew that the mango tree was more than just a tree. It was a guardian of memories, a source of joy, a part of their family. Thank you. Now
Thank you,
I would
Shanaya.
like to
Thank
invite
you.
Rachna ma'am to give the vote of thanks.
Thank you so much. That was a nice to start with our episode one, and we are truly, truly honored to have Jasmeet ji with us. His journey is amazing. Just to spread awareness with all my viewers who always learn something from us, and we bring in guests across the globe and from India too. We have Jasmeet ji who is doing a dedicated job. So, friends, let us all join hands and share all the goodies to Jasmeet ji. I don't think that's a very difficult job at all. We can all share the goodies. He doesn't want anything from you. Just after relishing the mango, just send him the goodies. So I hope we will all be able, yes, the dried ones, which you can see Jasmeet ji is showing you. So the address will be shared in all our social media handles. So you can directly from whichever part of the country you are, do share it with him so that we can just join our hands with him in his mission to bring about the global greenery. Thank you so much, Shanaya, for that lovely story which you shared at the end of the session.
Thanks, Rachna
Thank
ma'am.
you.
And now thank
Thank,
you for having me here. Thank you so
thank,
for having me here.
thank you so much, Jasmeet ji.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.